Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, all that usual jazz. So last time I did a video, I did the movie review for Blade. So, first off, I'm gonna just address this now. I did kind of just, impromptu make the video, which got all my friends to kind of give me, try and, make me fix it until I actually get, a real camera rather than using this, cell phone. But as I promised, I watched Blade 2 for the first time ever, which is really funny because I kind of like Del Toro films, and I definitely like some of the casting members especially in Blade 2. I just didn't watch it. Instead, I watched Blade 3. I skipped 2, went to 3, and I'm going to be rewatching it for the review purposes. But anyway, early 2000s movies frustrate me. But honestly, it's a Del Toro film. So my first thoughts were like, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Because it's Del Toro, right? It's Del Toro. Del Toro doesn't mess up. I was completely wrong. It was like this movie wanted me to hate it really badly. But it's like being a masochist a little bit. It's like it's no fun to hate it. So you kind of just get lost in it. And it was totally fun for that. I just lost myself. To be honest, I fell asleep the first time, so I've watched it twice in the past 2 days. So it's not too bad, actually. It's not too bad. But the cast was good. I mean, Norman Reedus, Ron Perlman, Thomas, however you pronounce that last name, Stoffman. I don't fucking know. Anyway, it's not too bad. That's Ron Perlman. It's Ron Perlman. He becomes Hellboy. Come on, it doesn't matter. Anyway, so Wesley Snipes too. I can't forget the main character. Wesley Snipes was being a badass. And Norman Reedus, as the camera is falling, because I tried to keep it perched so that I wasn't constantly moving it around. Norman Reedus, Daryl from Walking Dead, the only guy we actually want to have with us in a zombie apocalypse rather than Coral. And also the only reason why I was personally going to play Silent Hills. I mean, I played through PT, but come on, you get to play as Daryl. Who doesn't want to do that? I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But no, let's talk about I've kind of talked about the cast, at least the cast that actually was kind of integral to the plot. I mean, there are a few others, which I will go into detail. But Ron Perlman, best guy. Best actor. Yeah. No. So, according to the movie, it's been 2 years since Deacon, Frost, and Blade duked it out over really bad kind of first movie. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. But no. And Blade's like, Daryl, well, technically his name's Scud in this film, so I might stop calling him Daryl, but whatever. He's like, alright, bro, let's team up. You give me all these new weapons and all this stuff, and, I don't kick your ass. That's how this rolls. That's how it goes. And it's actually all to find Whistler, who didn't die after committing suicide. Now, I'm sorry, and just because it's kind of like Avengers season, because Avengers just came out, haven't seen it yet, don't spoil it. That's some Hulk level shit. Seriously. I'm too good for that. Just minds a little bit. Not just numbs it a little bit. Just a little bit. But anyway, so Blade beats up some dudes. Spares one. He's just like, just to find out where he is, just to find out where Whistler is. He does go find him though. Beats him up. Looks at him. It's like, I'll be back for you. No, run along. Run along. I was like, why? Why? Blade, you kill vampires for a living, man. Double tap that. Honestly. It's a little bit of a flaw, but that's okay. I mean, after all, look at the animated Adventures of Spider-Man or whatever. He teams up with Mobius or whatever. And Mobius is like a weird, half genetically mutated vampire or something. Something weird. But no, yeah, Blade finds Whistler. That's pretty good. That's like really awesome because Whistler was actually like a really good character to, balance out with Blade. So bringing that back, that kind of like hinges back to the first one, and, brings back a little bit of, good feelings. But that's mainly just the good guy stuff. The bad guys, there's some stuff going down. Luke Goss, who I was talking about earlier, the guy who becomes the main bad guy in Hellboy 2, Evil Prince bad guy. Prince Evil Elf is what I'm going to call him. Prince Evil Elf. I might change that, actually. But anyway, so something's going around called the Reaper virus. Last I checked, Mass Effect was not part of this film. But, hey, if the Reapers want to get started by using, like, freaking vampire-injected toxins, go for it. Vampires, mechanical vampire zombies? Heck, I'm sorry, but Shepard, you got your work cut out for you, man. The vampires. Boom. Done. You're dead. I'm kidding. But no, yeah, Luke Goss is the main bad guy. Nomak in this film. He becomes... he's the original or something. He's just walking around. He feeds on vampires. Vampires and humans die. They become Reapers. And Eli, the main bad guy... Well, he's not really a bad guy. He's the main vampire. So he's not really the bad guy. But he's bad because he's a vampire. You understand. It's weird logic. It's logic, somehow. But no. He's all like, fuck. We gotta take care of this Reaper menace. Daughter, go find Blade, bring him to me, let's cut a truce for a little bit. We stop killing him, he stops killing us, and we take out this Reaper menace. And I was like, okay, that seems legitimately reasonable. Save the day kind of stuff, stop the evil Reaper menace. But hey, it's a pretty good team. I mean, there's Nameless Guy number 1, Nameless Guy number 2, 3, 4, 5, the daughter of Eli, and Ron Perlman. Everyone else is just not important. It's Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman leads this team. And apparently they're actually they were teamed up originally to kill Blade because they are like the best vampire assassin group or something. Hey, that's cool actually. But no. So hey, reasons. Team up with vampires that you kill on a day-to-day basis, kill super vampires that are wrecking everyone's crap. Makes sense. But no. Ow. Oh, sorry. I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable position. Anyway. So, the main bad guy, Nomak, and find him, kill the rest of the Reapers. Game plan. So, same thing goes, they're hunting them down a little bit, and Nomak just shows up, and the Reaper, they wipe out. Okay, they don't wipe out, they kill one guy, bite another, and the other guy, hides it. And beats the rest of them. Ron Perlman's a badass, but come on. He can only carry a team so far. And Wesley Snipes. But Wesley Snipes is handling the main bad guy. Because, that's actually kind of important. Main bad guy cannot escape. But Blade's having trouble. Now, normally, I don't actually discount points to if, the main bad guy cannot actually die the first fight. But the way the fight was happening, it was just stalemated the entire time. It was stalemated. And usually in a fight where there's the guy who is clearly superior and the guy who's not as good as he is shouldn't be stalemated if he's above. He should be kicked. Blade's ass did get kicked a little bit. I can't really deny that, but still. There was a line that Del Toro kind of forgot about. But hey, as I said, early 2000 movie. So something like that. But meanwhile, while everyone else is, getting their butts kicked, and Scud's getting chased by Reapers and stuff, who's apparently being protected by Whistler, but Whistler just disappears. For very good reason, because Deus Ex Whistler finds the Reaper hideout. That happens in fights, yeah, for sure. The sun's coming out or something, or the sun's already out. Um, the fight between Blade and Nomak stops, and pretty much they get into the Reaper's hideout. They start going, and guy who got bit earlier goes crazy, kills another, chases the other one down, and they both die from running out into the sunlight. Makes sense, kind of, but half this really awesome team that there was hype about got wiped out really fast, really badly. So, I mean, you kind of make it sound like this team is really tough, and then you kill them because plot convenience. Plot convenience is dumb. It's very dumb. It's actually really dumb. I understand a lot of people actually sent me hate mail about that. Me saying dumb 3 times. But honestly, I'm just going to leave it. It's okay. They weren't as cool as Ron Perlman or Wesley Snipes. And to a lower extent, Norman Reedus. They weren't as cool. Let's be fair about that. But anyway. So fights happen. Some people die. And Blade's like, you know what? I've had enough of this. Launch this super bomb. Kill all the Reapers. Except for the main bad guy who kind of runs away. Nomak is running away. But after all that, all the Reapers die. Except for Nomak, Vampire Elf, Prince of Evil. And now, after surviving, fighting, and all this stuff, Blade gets betrayed by Eli. Surprise! Eli is actually the main bad guy. Why? When I was watching this, I actually paused the movie. I paused it because I was really frustrated. It didn't need a plot twist like that. The movie didn't need one. You still had the main bad guy alive. The main bad guy could try infecting more people, but no. There had to be another main bad guy twist, and it was really poorly implemented. Oh. Bad. To think that the movie needed a second turn. It wasn't needed. It wasn't special in any way. I mean, you kind of expect it a little bit because he's the vampire king. But honestly, you just... I'll tell you why. Turns out Nomak is actually Eli's son, kind of like Nissa or whatever. And, Nomak and Nissa are brother, sister. Eli's their daddy. And Eli's got this grand vision of making vampires pure, no weaknesses, no nothing. Silver and sunlight won't affect them, getting stabbed at the heart and all that stuff, things like that. And he turned Nomak into the first Reaper somehow. I guess he went to the future, made an alliance. Vampires will certainly favor the Reapers in their evasion of Mass Effect. Stuff like that. But that's how it is. And Scud is also, turns out, bam, he's a bad guy. I'm like, Norman Reedus, why? Why, Norman Reedus? Why would you do this to me? Maybe I don't need you in the zombie apocalypse anymore. But no, don't worry, though. He dies. He dies. Really bad. Not really badly, but, He gets what's coming to him. Blade always pays his debts. He's a Lannister. He is a descendant of the Lannister family. But, so, don't worry, though. Whistler, super activates his psychic powers, which was kind of unnecessary. But hey, it worked out. It worked out. Saves Blade, but Blade trumps him by killing Ron Perlman. He kills Ron Perlman. He kills Ron Perlman. Ron Perlman. That's Ron Perlman, guys. He kills him. It was really, really depressing, actually. Ron Perlman's a great actor, but he didn't need to. I understand, but still. I'm like, I'm depressed about. But anyway, so main bad guy, first one, Nomak, is like, you know what? I've had enough of this. I've had enough of these daddy issues, and he goes and kills Eli, straight up. But mostly because Nissa like turns his back on her dad, and she's like, "This is too extreme." Blah 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 blah. And Nomak repays the favor by infecting her, because completing a circle. Who knows? Excuse me. Anyway, after that, Blade shows up. They have a fight. Blade's pretty much winning. Finds the weakness. And wins by default. Because Nomad kills himself. You are the most extreme vampire hunter and you win by default. Default. That's okay. That's okay. Everything's fine. But don't worry, there's still like a few loose ends. Nissa like pretty much begs Blade. It's like, please kill me. Like as a vampire, I'm a vampire. Kill me with sunlight, please, 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 please. And Blade's like, you know what? Okay, you're kind of my replacement love interest in this movie, but okay, I'll do it. I'll kill you. And he kills her. Well, sunlight. And pretty much as I thought this movie was over, I was actually like about to hit done and just, move on to the next one. And by that I mean I was going to rewatch Watchmen. Because Watchmen's really fucking good. You know that one guy at the very beginning of the movie when Blade's like, I will come back for you. He totally does. Kills him in a strip club in like England. It was fucking hilarious. Like I actually was like, wow, you came back for him. Extra point for you, buddy. It was actually funny. Because I actually kind of like wrote him off. I was like, there's no, whatever. It's dumb. But he went back for him. So I was like, holy cow. Oh yeah, you know what, I'm impressed by that. Yeah, dang. Overall though, like this movie, like to me, it got like out of the 10 scale, 7.1. Like, not too bad. It's certainly not, to me it wasn't as good as Blade 1, even though Blade 1 had some faults. It was as if Blade 2 wasn't trying to take itself seriously. But all in all, really good casting. I do joke about not the main cast, because the main cast was pretty much just those like 5 main characters. Cast was good. Action scenes were good. Fight scenes were a little bit were kind of lacking. There was quite a bit of comedy, like dark comedy, which you'll find funny if you're into that kind of thing. But no, yeah, 7.1. Movie was pretty half decent. And I will see you guys maybe in a few days after I watch Blade Trinity, and I'll give you guys my update on that. I'm actually thinking of in between this one, because I'm filming. I was filming earlier today. I'm filming this earlier today. Maybe later in the night I will film and upload at a future date Watchmen, because I like that movie. I really do. I think Zack Snyder is an amazing director, and the cast for Watchmen was really good. But yeah, I will see you guys later in the future, and keep on keeping on. And everyone enjoy Avengers. Don't spoil it for me, because I am going to go see it with a bunch of my friends. And hopefully it will be a great movie. No, who am I kidding? It's going to be a great movie. But yeah, peace out.